pharmacists ideas in how to manage their capital so that they can go look at those ideas and then go to an expert. Ideas such as capital acquisitions, inheritance tax, how to extract money from a company, all legally and with the approval of revenue. But you need an expert to help you show this.
From our perspective, we look after pharmacists nationwide, and we've identified that a lot of them are paying excessive costs on different plans that they might have, and all the different policies that they might have don't form part of a centralised wealth management process. There's economies of scale available by following a centralised wealth management process that ultimately reduces costs, reduces tax, and when managed properly can increase performance.
The big problem faced by pharmacists is that in their training, they're trained to be pharmacists and they're not trained to handle business or to be business people. And this is an effort by us to try to help pharmacists improve their business, because pharmacy is defined as a retail pharmacy business, and the pharmacy aspect is well looked after. But to be a good pharmacist, you have to be able to stay in business and maintain your business and look after your staff and patients. If you go bankrupt, you can't do that. And by improving business performance and providing financial excellence, we hope to help pharmacists become more efficient.
The cuts Fabian reference pricing that has come into pharmacy over the last number of years has meant that people have become disillusioned with, first of all, the business, and secondly, wealth accumulation. They have stopped paying into pensions and whatnot. When they engage in a centralised wealth management process, they identify that pensions aren't the only way that they're going to retire. There's other reliefs that are available, which, like a pension, is a relief, that are available and that can be utilised, and once utilised efficiently, large amounts of money can be extracted from the company when planned right, from the age of 55 onwards. So there is light at the end of the tunnel for pharmacists. They just need to engage in a process.
24,000 copies available. 2,000 copies are being distributed free by United Drug, and we're very grateful to them for the distribution. And the rest we will try to hand out at various meetings, at the conferences. We've also arranged for numbers of copies to go to some of the symbol groups.
The wealth management system works by engaging early with a wealth management firm and being proactive, because everything is age sensitive when you're planning an exit strategy. Once we start off in business, we should be always planning the exit strategy initially. What we find is that pharmacists leave it too late. If they leave it till after 65, the tax-free sums that are available out of the business dilute by 250,000 euros. So if they plan from 45 onwards or earlier at best, they are able to extract more money out tax-free in the long run.
Because pharmacists don't have good business knowledge, a lot of them, the book is to give them some of the ideas. They can tease that around themselves and then go to an expert, either through their accountancy firm, a tax advisor, or through Richie's firm, to see what they can do and if it's possible. And we're just trying to generate the ideas for them in relation to tax planning, company planning, and in relation to selling, in that if they want to sell their pharmacy at the end of its course, they can split their pharmacy business into a trading company and a holding company. And there's all sorts of advice and hints like that in the book, and it's well worth a read.
If they want any more information from a finance perspective, just get in touch with us. They can go into pharmawealth.ie, contact us on 01 458 4327.